Hi, and welcome to the 2018 Paper 1 of the Junior Cert Higher Level. This is question 12 we're on right now. As usual, if you want the notes I'm working off, please send me an email at shanetroy@gmail.com, and that email address should be in the description below. So question 12, just on first looking, looks like an algebra question. Okay. Part A here says, write the following as a single fraction in its simplest form. Okay. Now, this is not an equation, but it's an expression, okay? So we can deal with this, or we have to deal with this without, moving things across an equal or changing signs or any of that work. Now, this is basically just like if you were doing fractions, okay? So if I picked a random fraction and said half, take away, say a fifth, whatever. Now, normally we say find the lowest common denominator, okay, or a common denominator. Now, the lowest one you can find is always found by multiplying 2 by 5 in this case, the two denominators together. So that makes our denominator. Now, instead of making it 10, it's going to leave it as 2 and 5. Okay. Then the normal method for doing this is, okay, what we're ultimately doing is changing the both with the same fraction, okay, but you divide your 2 into your denominator, okay, and the 2 and 2 cancel, you're left with the 5, which multiplies by the numerator, so 5 by the top here, which is the 1. Okay, take away now 5 into the denominator, cancels the 5, leaves the 2, so it's 2 times the top thing here, so the 1. Now that gives us kind of no space down here, but 5 times 1 is 5, okay, over, now you can multiply them together if you want, 2 by 5 is 10, okay, you don't have to. Minus 2 ones is 2. Okay, which gives us an answer of 3 over 10. And that's how you subtract a fraction. Now, this is the same thing, it's just it's an algebraic fraction. Okay, so I'm going to go to the answer here. And I've multiplied my two denominators. Okay, then follow the method just like I would with the half minus a fifth. I've divide the n minus 3 here into your denominator. That leaves the 2n plus 5. Express that here. Multiply that by what's on top, which is the 2. So it's exactly the same as the last method. Now I've divided the 2n plus 5 into my denominator. Leaves the n minus 3. Multiplying that by the numerator. Okay. And you have your minus 5. Okay, now I can now just go left to right in root brackets. So 2 by 2n is 4n, 2 by 5 is 10, minus 5 by n is minus 5n, minus 5 by minus 3 is plus 15. I haven't bothered dealing with the bottom here, okay? I don't need to put them together. Just tidy it up here, go left to right. 4n minus 5n is minus 1n, 10 plus 15 is 25. Again, I don't need to multiply the bottom bit, okay? It doesn't make it any simpler. That's it. Finished. Okay. So it's part A. We're good 10 marks. Now it's an algebraic method. We should know how to do these things, and just in order to be able to tackle questions like this. Okay, so part B here is worth 5 marks, and the question states that show that this expression, so 4x minus 3 to be squared plus 24x, is positive for all values of x, basically. Okay. X element at all means it could be positive or negative. It could be 1.5, it could be 2, it could be 100, it could be a million, it could be a 0.00001. Basically every number. Okay. Now, okay, I'm just going to expand this. Okay, I think I've done the answer here. Okay, so 4x minus 3 to be squared is the same thing as 4x minus 3 multiplied by 4x minus 3. Okay, so I've done that out here, and I've written out the one bracket twice. First term to first bracket, second term to second bracket. Go left to right and simplify. 4x by 4x is 16x squared. 4x by minus 3 is minus 12x. Minus 3 by 4x is minus 12x. Minus 3 by minus 3 is plus 9. And the 24x here doesn't change. There's nothing being done to it. Add like terms, so I have my 16x squared, nothing to add to that, so it stays where it is. Minus 12x is minus 24x. Plus 24x is cancelled. And you're left with plus 9. Okay. So does this expression, is the answers are always going to be positive? Now, it is, okay, because any number squared turns positive. So 16 by any number, it could be negative 1. It's going to be 16 by negative 1 squared, which is the same thing as 16 by 1. 16 by 1 is 16, plus 9 is going to be 25. Pick any negative number, any positive number, and input it. You're always going to get a number greater than 0. And that's basically what I'm trying to say here. And that's it. Job done. So that could be for part B. Okay, let's into question 12. So see you on question 13.